This has nothing to do with you and that particular set of underwears.
That's good because we're not showing your undies that have my face on them.
Well, then why did you send them to me?
Because it was awesome.
You official represent. Yo.
I was gonna write you an email, but I'm a little drunk, and spelling is a sober person's game. So I feel I owe you a explanation. I'm sorry. Explanation.
Reading is a sober person's game at this point.
It is. Do you like my holiday armadillo?
I do. There's a Harmaday. A Harmaday? That's a good one.
That is a good one.
Harmaday? A holiday
Harmaday.
armadillo in here too. That damn monkey's in every picture with him though.
Have I told you about my holiday armadillo and why I have it?
A relation had it and you got it.
So all growing up, my grandparents on my father's side, they in their basement, they had a living room, and on one of the side tables, end tables, whatever, in their living room, they had this armadillo. It's always been there. I don't know where they got it, but we all just knew it was there, right? It's the weird armadillo thing that Grandma and Grandpa have. So my grandpa died years ago, and Grandma still had it. Still on that same table, because she never changed anything, right?
Grandma
so then when
never
she
do.
passed, we all went over to their house to see, kind of go through things, see what we wanted. And I saw the armadillo still sitting on that end table. Nobody claimed it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I want the armadillo. And everybody's like, yeah, take it. I'm like, does anybody want this thing? And everyone's like, no, you take it. And it's not like they were pushed. It's not like we had to take everything out. Like whatever was left was just going to get tossed or donated. So it's not like it was something that they just wanted someone to take so they didn't have to worry about it, kind of thing.
Right.
So I took it, and now it's my holiday armadillo. My plan has been to give it little costumes for each holiday, but I haven't gotten there yet.
No, that's all right. Any more than my mask from my sainted mother has gotten here.
But he has little tiny balls. So it's a boy armadillo.
You know, squirrels, for their size, have really big balls.
Yeah,
I
they
was
do.
certainly surprised. I was like, oh, you're not a girl.
Yeah. So that's my holiday armadillo.
What holiday are we celebrating today?
We're not. It's just,
Okay.
I thought it would be fun to throw up there. I think this is the second time I've used it.
I think I like armadillos. They're like little ankylosaurs, or well, glyptodonts, if you want to know what those.
Ankylosaurs?
Ankylosaurs.
Ankylosaurs?
Yes, right next to the petro.
Petrodactyl?
Yes, those.
Pterosaurs?
The P is silent. That's why you can't hear them go to the bathroom. Everybody knows that. Since 1993, whenever that movie came out. Such a good movie.
Did you know they're coming out with another Jurassic World?
I'm kind of done after the one we saw together last time.
They might have another Packy.
Well,
I have to watch just to see if they have another Packy.
but if I can't watch the movie with you to see a Packy and hear the squeal, it kind of loses it.
Well, then let's make a pact that we won't see it until we're together. Little Higgintute.
And you know what he's about to do?
Pachycephalosaurus charge!
Find me something goes my way. That's the best.
The best episode.
Yes, it's going to be hard for them. I mean, they have good episodes still, but it's going to be hard to top it. Even with the stripper who has a Packy tattoo,
Yeah.
which someone really needs. Well, she really
You
needs
need
a new,
one?
She really needs a new tattoo. Period. End of story. Because
I do.
a long time, way too long. Wait.
You know, a cute little Packy tattoo wouldn't be too much money.
No,
It would be like a one-session thing.
that one would have. Geez, it's just the outline. That was a Stygimoloch, wasn't it? If I remember correctly, on the stripper.
Yes. That's the infant. Then you've got the Draco Rex, which is the adolescent. Then you have the Pachycephalosaurus, which is the adult.
Because I don't know what side she's on. One of these, she's a nerd. I believe that Dinosaur Ridge is having a sale on this weekend.
Yes, I know. I went and I looked to see if they had their gift shop online, because I was going to buy the thing if they had an online gift shop with it.
What thing were you going to buy?
The super awesome, that doesn't make me nerdy, Pachycephalosaurus skull.
It's really cool, actually.
It is really cool.
She'll
I
say
want it.
using the word correctly this time. Oh,
Well,
I believe
yeah,
there's a Packy
yeah.
right about,
Right about, yeah.
right over my left nipple,
Nice.
I think.
Right there over your heart, because that's where it's supposed to be. With
I think-
something else right over there on your heart.
A little higher than that, but that's all right. People will tell me what I'm doing here.
Okay, pause. I've got to go blow my nose real fast.
Blow, blow, blow your nose. Blow. Well,
So
should
while
we-
I was up, thought I'd
that's what she said.
get some props.
Props. You have,
Since we were talking about Pachycephalosaurus,
oh,
my little Stygimoloch.
why Lilith?
Look at that cute face.
I don't remember that being in your nerd off video.
It wasn't. I cleared that up last episode. I forgot it.
Yeah,
It was on my Packy shelf.
Packy
But look
shelf.
at that cute face.
Whoa! Packy shelf.
Yes.
Care to elucidate us?
Someone, I'm not going to name names, has provided me with many upon several Packies.
Didn't you just say you wanted to purchase a skull all by yourself?
Yes, but this is the only Packy I bought myself. Everything
bought-
else came from you.
Well, probably. And I do have a gift here for you. That I
And
need to
here we have a Draco Rex.
which is named after before she went crazy, J.K. Rowling creation.
Right.
And
Yes.
we have some
And
more.
then the Pachycephalosaurus wyomingensis.
Oh, that is that's a great looking sculpture. All I have within my view is a Stegosaurus stenops.
Pachycephalosaurus charge!
Oh, thank you, Higgintute. Thank you so
Freaking
much.
Higgintute.
Should we get this episode started here, or are we just
Yes.
pretend that
We've
we
just
already
been
have?
going.
Yeah. So welcome back, my fellow agents, Lilith's lovely Hellions. It is IX7, your master of ceremonies. With me, as always, is the wonderful, lilting, lovely Lilith Draco,
Hi, welcome back.
who thinks she's She-Ra this time.
Well, you know,
Or you don't. I never watched She-Ra, so it was.
Oh, I did. I had the toys.
Of course. Do you know how much those toys you could get on eBay for those toys?
Well, they were out of the box and played with, so still probably a good amount, but not as if they were mint in box.
Yeah, mint in box. I hate mint in
And
box.
He-Man, which they're coming out with another He-Man movie.
Another He-Man movie. That first one was pretty dire, and
It
said
was awful.
it twice.
I want to know who they cast as He-Man.
Well, He-Man was just a ripoff of Mytor anyway.
Well, I like Skeletor, really, in the end.
Who was Frank Langella in the original movie? You know who Frank Langella also played?
Who?
Zorro. Because he was left-handed. He was not right. He wasn't pretending to be left-handed. He is left-handed.
I never watched Zorro. My first Zorro was The Mask of Zorro with Antonio Banderas.
That's not the bad first. That's a really great movie.
Well, okay. So at least I started good.
Yeah, I'm not
And it's
gonna
been the only Zorro I've seen, so
well, that's all right.
you'll change that.
That's a good movie. It's a good movie. It's a great movie, actually. I mean, and if you go see it with your girlfriend, because you wanted to see it, and then she likes it because of that fighting scene, and
Yeah,
it works just the same way as a Jennifer Aniston movie would work.
that's right.
So, oh, he also played Dracula,
Ah,
which is I'd like to see that movie again. It's been
in which?
1979.
Okay, I don't think I've seen that one.
It's very. I'd like to see it again because I had really mixed feelings about it then. I'd like to see. I would watch that again. I don't know. I don't even know. Jesus, it's been years since I've even thought about it. So it's very interesting. But he's a great actor. He was. He was been in something I've seen recently, but super good actor. He played Nixon in the Nixon tapes or something or another, but just amazing. But anyway, what you drinking tonight there, Lil?
Tonight I have Epic Brewing Company
Excellent.
Chasing Ghosts.
Epic, it makes the Yeti. The Yeti that I like.
It's not good. It's a double hazy IPA.
What the hell? I can drink
But
hazy.
it's 10%, so it'll do the job, but it's not
Do
good.
the job. Well, I was going to have a different beers, but I went to my old Rasputin, the people that make the Bigfoot that you like so much.
Right.
This is not too bitter. Yeti that Epic makes is a high percentage bitter, which I do really. I kind of like the contrast there. I've gotten a little bitter. Sometimes a little bitter is good.
Yeah.
Gotta admit it.
Epic is from Salt Lake City, 1800s.
Yeah, I think they might have a place down here too.
They might.
Also bad, but I couldn't say for sure.
I've had other beers from them. They're good. This one's not. It's a double New England style.
Yeah, and a hazy. What the hell?
And a hazy. And I don't think I knew it was a hazy because it's tiny little writing.
Every time you have a hazy, you do not like.
I don't like it.
The hazy.
But
IPA,
when there's not a big selection and I'm trying to try new beers, whatever.
No, you gotta-
I've not liked any of the hazy that I've tried.
I mean, the hazy takes out the bitter.
It does.
What's the
There
point?
is no point.
What's the point? I thought that the first time I had a hazy. I wish this would. I feel like I'm alfalfa from the Little Rascals here.
You've got little horns sticking up. It's fine.
I am an Aries. It does happen. Now the snake in me says no, but so I have a surprise for you, viewers.
Oh.
She does not know this is coming. Mwahaha.
Uh-oh. I'm scared.
Well, it's not a bad thing. Remember how I told you I wanted to visit San Diego in October?
Yes.
I've come to the conclusion that driving through the mountains in the middle of October probably not the best idea.
Okay.
So I'm going to kind of put that off till next year.
Okay.
I'm still going to get at my day job, and I am using it right there, Sharon. I get a week's paid vacation and a hefty bonus. But
Nice.
I've decided that I'd like to go to either one of two places. And they're a lot closer than San Diego.
Oh,
So,
Vernal, Moab.
God damn it! However, it'll be probably, depending on when my sainted mother is going back to West Virginia and then Tennessee, late August or sometime in September when the mountains are not snowed in. So, my question is to Lilith, I know that Vernal's a little closer, but I've never been to Moab, which is a little further from you. Maybe you'd like to take a leave of your current assignment and drive down, just maybe stay a night or two.
I would.
And you
I
know what?
would.
You know what I could bring in the contraband in the trunk.
Absolutely. Moab would be great. I love Moab, and I have not been there since I was in my teens. So,
A wee hellion.
a wee hellion. Before
So-
I knew I was a hellion.
You didn't know it, but you were a hellion. That red hair of hers is no lie, I must say.
So, yeah.
I'd like to go to I mean, it's 6 hours either directions. You go the 70 or 70 to Rifle and go up. I would like to return to Dinosaur and Vernal and that, but not for 5 days.
Well, and there's new things that I have discovered in Vernal that we didn't do that you would probably enjoy doing.
I'm sure. But Moab I've never been to, and it's got dinosaurs, because dinosaurs.
It does have dinosaurs.
So, I mean, I will keep you informed, and then we could, record an episode in Moab,
Oh,
and possibly, and of course,
yes.
see how Lilith is under the influence of a certain beers that I'll probably have to bring a case or two.
Maha.
We need the angel chorus singing. Oh.
Maha.
I will not have to go to a grocery store and be told to keep it together.
That was hilarious. People around us laughed.
Loudly. Well, yeah, people in 3 aisles over laughed.
Well, yeah, because it was funny.
So I'll have one 6-pack that's refrigerated. So, because I know when you get there, we've got to have it ready to go. Because Laura,
Ready to go. Like you're going to have to pack it in a cooler.
I've got a cooler.
I know, but it's got to be in at least 2 in the
I'll
cooler.
put the 6-pack in because there'll be 6.
And that's fine, but as long as we have a fridge, we can stick the other. But I don't drink that initial.
It will be during the week, so keep that in mind.
Okay.
Plan is to leave on Tuesday, get there on Tuesday, leave on Friday, because
Okay.
it's easier. And if you just can only take a day off, or 2 days maybe, or leave after work, you said it's about 4 hours to Moab from...
About 4.5.
So, I'll get more details here now that we've kind of firmed up the thing. It does depend on when my sainted mother... I don't know if I've told you about her aunt, by the way. Look at these right there.
Awesome undies. Awesome undies. The Batmans were the first ones I think I bought for you. The
They were-
dinosaur ones on the other side was this last Christmas.
And I can't even get back at you for that because it'll just backfire on me.
Do you open that in front of Mom? Because that's where my imagination goes is, oh, I want him to open this gift in front of Mom.
That and the previous ones with your
My
undisguised...
face.
Yes, your face, which are still sitting in there. I
I
didn't
was
even...
hoping they'd go on your wall.
Well,
You have an
getting-
awesome collection of undies. You need to
I'm
like
getting a mixed message here.
display them.
I can't. You get.
Hey, at
Not a
least I make
finger.
up for it for awesome t-shirts.
Not a finger.
I make up for the undies with awesome t-shirts.
That's true. I'm wearing one of them. There's a nerd off with most
Yep.
of them from you.
It's true.
And
And
this,
sadly, I have more nerd t-shirts than you do.
this one's got blood on it. Wait, probably on this side. From when I lacerated my skull.
Oh gosh,
Yeah.
that day.
Went up to Laramie. I still went up to Laramie.
Of course you did.
Nine, not 7, but 9 staples later.
Do you still have a scar on your head?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
The nurse there thought he was funny because he told me, you know, I don't know if you know this, but you're losing your hair. He was cleaning out my.
What?
He was cleaning.
I am?
He was cleaning it out the wound, and of course, I'm programmed not to smart off to people who've been
Needles.
injecting lidocaine into your skull.
Yeah.
The same lidocaine that went into this that barely helped.
Yeah.
Oh, I think
Well,
I want to get a tattoo while I'm in Moab. They have tattoo
Ooh.
places.
Ooh.
Someone needs a tattoo. Someone really, really needs a tattoo. We just said this, but I can't just. Has it been since Vernal since you've had a tattoo?
No, it's after
Oh,
Vernal.
yeah, right. You had your
But
like,
Vernal was in 2016, and then this guy was maybe a year later, maybe 2 years later at the most.
that's 6 or 7 years ago.
I know.
I've had one.
I know. I need ink therapy, man.
I have my Triceratops on me from Cheyenne. That was 2 years ago. Two, and I want one, and I'm like,
Yeah. Yeah, try 7 years.
I can't. The longest I've gone is 5, and that was long enough. But
Whew.
oh wait, we're still talking about tattoos, right?
We'll look into that. We'll see what kind of
I've-
tattoo
I've-
shops are there, and
I've done a little research already. I have
maybe someone will get the Packy tattoo that they keep talking about.
I'm going to skip right to this, but I triple dog dare you. We need to talk. Oh, for when you'll
Hey, but I
time
have to find one with a cute face.
I sent you one with a cute face. We're gonna have to talk about A Christmas Story at some point in time because
Yeah, we will.
Maybe this Yule we can talk about that because
Yeah,
it's awesome. I mean,
it is. And we can make it a Christmas December. Well, we'll need to make it a little more pagan December, but we can bring Christmas in slightly.
well, they
Because
ripped
we can also
they
talk
stole-
about my
they-
favorite, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
I'll have to watch it. I've never seen it. I've only ever seen the actual National Lampoon's Vacation. Stop that. You haven't seen Casablanca. And
It's a really old movie.
God's willing, you never will.
Oh, I will with you next time I'm there.
I think we should watch The Quiet Man, which is set in Ireland, and it's got a redhead in it.
We can watch more than one.
Son of a bitch. This always happens. It backfires on. Do you see why I celebrate the wins I get when I get them? Because there's like 4.
There you go. Math is hard.
It's what Barbie says, and I'm 100% in agreement. Still, 4.
So are you planning your Moab vacation around Mom being gone? So like, are you going to leave when she leaves or
No.
before or after she's gone?
I want her. She has to take care of the children. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
That's right. You've got them.
Yes. And so I don't know
Is-
when she'll be going back. So I've discussed this with her, and so I want-
September?
if she's September's over her birthday, so that was when she was gone last year. depending on how her sister is feeling and doing. Or I should just tell her, this is when I'm going to be gone. You can go after when I get back. Because it's only going to be 4 days, really.
I'm just thinking about the temperature
Yes.
because it gets really hot.
I've been through, when I was dying in 2014 and didn't know
I
it.
do remember.
And I
I
drove
was
through-
mad at you a little bit.
You
Not
should've-
mad, but
Oh, no.
annoyed.
Well, yeah.
But I didn't know. Neither of us knew.
Yeah.
And I have that famous picture of you sleeping on the bench at the mall.
I love my friends. Both of them. I mean,
Agent Sharon and I laughed at that
that's
quite a
Sharon.
bit.
That's Sharon Thunder, you know.
Yeah. Sharon
She
Thunder.
knew a real Sharon Thunder, but that's become her last name in my. That's just who she is. But yeah, thanks. I appreciate that so much, so much.
You're welcome.
But
You would have done the same thing.
well, I did, and you haven't you haven't forgiven me for it,
That's right.
and that
So-
was like 10 years later. But yeah, yeah, 2010, 10, 11, one of those years. I don't remember. It's been 10 years since Zoltan Day, and I have not heard the end of it.
Has it really been 10 years since
Over
Zoltan
10
Day?
years.
My goodness. I still don't believe I've been in the 1800s again for as long as I have.
I've been
It's
here
like 9 years.
in Fossil Bed. I've been here since October of 2013, and that's 12 years, almost 12 years now. 12. That's not even a part of a 7.
No.
So yes, so I'm just gonna tell her because things have to be set into motion, but I'm thinking at like the end of October then, either the end of October or her birthday is the 4th of September. So although she wasn't here on her birthday last year, so screw her.
I need to put that down in my calendar so I can send her some bath bombs.
Yeah, that's true.
Mom's
Because
beat
I'm not allowed to anymore.
You're not allowed to get her bath bombs?
No, don't get just moms.
It's fine, I'll get her bath bombs. She'll get bath bombs, she'll use them, and then it'll be Christmas and she'll get more bath
So
bombs.
smelly. They stink up.
And I should start sending her bath bombs on Mother's Day.
I'm crushing your head.
Why? She loves them.
She does. She just is. Well, she's my mom. She's a nurse. That's all I'm going to say. You don't have to tell a nurse. She'll tell you.
Yeah? I do need a vacation.
You so need a vacation. You need a vacation. You need a tattoo.
Let's do it all in once.
You need a case of Maharajas delivered to you.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Because it's been over 2 years since you've had one. It's got to be.
I know.
And every time I see,
Figured, and October will be a good time for Moab. It won't be deathly hot.
it's not going to be October. It's going to be before that. September.
Oh, I
know-
thought you said October.
October is my anniversary of the other assignment.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go before then because I don't want to drive through the snow. Because it will snow.
Okay.
Because when we went to Vernal,
September's good.
when we went to Vernal at the end of September, it had snowed on the way back. And
No shit.
yeah, it's the 70. It's just take the 70 right across to Vernal or to Moab and then head a little south.
Yeah.
6 hours. I can,
September will be good.
Yeah, so I'll plan on September, maybe after my Saint and Mother's birthday, but like the middle. So I will let you know. I'll discuss with her,
Okay.
but then we can go and take pictures. And I know there's a dinosaur park there.
It's new.
Well,
It's a new dinosaur park.
exactly. So,
So I know somebody has been itching to go.
oh yes. And the swing was not just for, other things, but Dinosaurs are exciting. In fact,
Well.
Agent Bellend himself once, when we watched One Million Years BC, said, "Well, he liked Raquel Welch, me, but I got excited about the dinosaurs because they were little stop motion puppets."
You know, that guy.
I've
And
now
I
had,
know there's something that you're still holding back because you've held that over my head
Actually,
for years that you still
thi-
haven't told me.
two things now. I might reveal
That
the
guy.
I might reveal one of them tonight because it's too funny to not let go. Since we were talking about undies, because the bell end goes commando. Please don't ask me how I know this, but he bent over once, and remember, was it who was it? Was it did they do it on Friends where the plumber or the maintenance man or whoever it was bent over and doo-wah? It wasn't the mouse, but here's Uranus.
No, it wasn't a plumber. It was a guy Phoebe was dating who didn't wear undies, and they just got back from playing some sport, and he put his leg up, and so his shorts fell down,
That
and
was
they're
the-
in this Central Perk.
That was the mouse that put the mouse back in.
Put the mouse in the house.
was Gunther.
This is a family place. Thank
Yes.
you, Gunther.
No, it was the other and the Sheldon. Here's Uranus,
Oh, I don't know.
because I got to see the crack of dawn.
But here's Uranus. That was when Sheldon was drunk,
Yes,
and he was up on stage because he got an award.
there's
And that's when he had everybody as his seamen.
I don't think this alcohol isn't working. It's defective. Well, here.
Yeah, so he drank a whole bunch more. He was nervous, and so they are like, well, like, Professor
Fine.
X, we're your X-Men. He's like, well, my name is Sheldon Cooper, so you will all be my seamen.
Fine. He's like, this alcohol is defective. I don't think. Fine, throw up. You gotta like.
But that's
Tim-
when here's Uranus.
Yeah, after he sang Tom Lars, the elements. There's
Yes.
the arsenic, aluminum, selenium, and nitrogen, and oxygen, hydrogen, and rhenium. I've known that song since 1978, 79, 79.
It's the only time I've heard that song.
It's awesome, and it's really difficult because he does all of the elements as set to a popular tune from the Pirates of Penzance, Modern Major General. Yes. Everybody loves Tom Lehrer because he played the piano while he was singing it, and he was a mathematician. He wasn't even a professional musician, but he's very funny and subversive. So I like him.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right, baby. Man, sex and drugs.
I was talking about Casa Bonita the other day to somebody, and I'm like, oh my gosh, did you know that they reopened it? And they have a Cartman table and da-da-da-da. They're like, what's the Cartman table?
Guess who is?
I'm like,
sat-
what do you...
I have.
What do you
pictures.
mean you don't know the Cartman table
I
at
have-
Casa Bonita?
I have sat at the Cartman table.
I told them about you sitting at the Cartman table, but they're like, yeah, I've never heard of Casa Bonita, and why would there be a Cartman table?
Do they know who Cartman is?
Yes, they've seen
Okay.
some episodes of South Park, but not that one.
Well, that. How?
What the hell? Everyone knows about the Cartman table. And then I looked it up to see if you could reserve the Cartman table, and I couldn't find anywhere to reserve that specific table.
Well, in about a month, maybe less, we will be. We can talk about Casa Bonita because I'll have gone back there.
What are you going there for?
Becky Jean wanted me to go with her.
Oh, is she coming out there?
She's going to some conference there. She's going to
Okay.
go to Red Rocks and see a concert, which I don't know. But
Yeah.
I found out there's a dinosaur thing at Red Rocks. I
Oh.
need to tell her that because I need her to get me something from that, because it's right. It's on the Morrison Ridge. I mean, it's
Right.
The Morrison Foundation there. You can see at Dinosaur Ridge. You can see Red Rocks in the distance.
Nice.
So when you get back to Fossil Ridge, Fossil Bed, Fossil whatever the hell I live in,
Whatever.
we have to go to Dinosaur Ridge and then the Morrison Museum. And poor Fritz probably will run and hide if he sees me again. But we don't really need a guided tour.
Right.
There are no Packies at either place, okay, except for that Packy skull that's there that you're gonna just like plots and probably buy anyway. So bring your $200 and just
Oh, absolutely. Oh, no, it's already in the budget.
so. But Red Rocks is right there. But I did not know that's something that's been there that was added since I was back there in 2025.
Okay.
2015. It is 2025. Time is on a closed loop. I can't go
Yep.
back in time and fix things.
You know, her and I always had a weird friendship. I don't know if I'd call it a friendship, but an acquaintance.
No, I love both of you. So
I mean, we've hung out,
yeah, she's. I mean, I don't know how she
but
does what
it's
she
just
does.
kind of a weird thing.
Well,
I don't dislike her by any means.
she's
I
a-
hope she doesn't dislike me.
no.
But it wasn't like we'd ever really like connected as
I don't know how we.
friends.
Well, we did because of we played South Park Hangman.
Now me and Tron,
Yeah.
we were like a lesbian couple most of the time.
And you know-
other than the physical.
I almost said the wrong thing. Kolinar. We are not.
Yes, I know.
We are not the same person. We are not the same person. We are not the same person.
And that's fine. I would have had an awesome buffalo girlfriend.
Well, she's pretty wonderful, and that kid. I've
Yep.
ordered. I actually got. I have a present coming for Alex and Sharon's
Oh,
birthday.
nice.
Sharon's birthday present's later than yours, but
That's
also
okay.
Alex likes to drink tea, so I'm going to send her a bunch of
That's right.
tea from Celestial. But
Yep.
but I have to wait till June 6th. That's when the present it's got Alex's name on it. And I
Nice.
was at the that place in Colorado Springs that had the Pachycephalosaurus skull that you actually could buy that cast. By the way,
I know.
you probably should not go there, but mwahaha.
No, I'm going there specifically to buy it. It's already on the
That's
plan.
Dinosaur Ridge. This is a
Oh.
whole nother, probably way more expensive cast. It's not just the skull; it's the actual Pachy's head.
No, I just want the skull.
Yeah, you say that right now.
How much is the head?
I don't know. I did not ask because I
Like,
didn't.
and what do the horns look like?
It's a Pachy. It's not a Dracorex. It's not
Okay.
a Stygimoloch. It's the actual adult Pachy, and it's life size, and it's like from the neck up. You could put
Son
it
of
on.
a bitch.
I can send you a picture of it, so you can put it right.
Yes, please.
Right there. It's
Yes,
in
and
my-
then I will insert it wherever we're at here.
I will do that because more.
So all the people can see how glorious it is.
You can call them and ask them how much it is. Remember, there's the
There
place-
wasn't a price
that's the-
tag?
That no, if you've got to ask, you can't afford it. That's the
Oh.
place where I got you the bag from, and
I
all the
use that bag
all the other
a lot.
all the other the little Pachy's skeleton and the Pachy bouncy ball and
Yep.
I don't even remember what else. There was a lot of Pachy stuff that you got that day because they got a lot of money from me that day. But yeah, it's on the wall because they had the skull, the fossil, and then they made the head from it. And it's
They had the actual fossil, and then they made the cast.
but again, it's putting the flesh on it, so
Right.
it looked like you could put it on the wall like a head, like a lion head.
Right, I get it.
Yeah. It'd
Like
be
when
really-
people go and shoot a freaking buck that's got the giant antlers, they like mount it and.
yeah. So it's really cool.
But a packy head is way better than
Yes.
like a 12-pointed buck. I don't know what they.
Way better, way better. So but that's down in Colorado Springs, near Brick. So near the Bell End.
But we're gonna have to go back down there at some point.
Yeah, we are, because we missed some things the last time, and if we want to take the train through the Royal Gorge without all the bugs flying in your mouth.
Splurge one time to take that train ride through the gorge.
Exactly. Which, yeah, that's a once in a lifetime thing, really. I could do that.
And then maybe add on the dinner part, because that might be fun. I don't know. Maybe just the train ride.
Unless it's
We can
new.
eat before.
We can drink before.
Well, we absolutely will.
Because you'll want to go back to Cerberus.
Yes, I will. The
Yeah.
Cerberus was the beer. Cerberus 800. I
went
don't
to-
remember the brewery.
Cerberus
I
was the
didn't write
brewery.
it down on my
Cerberus was the
whiteboard.
brewery.
Huh?
Cerberus was the brewery. I promise.
Yeah, you're right.
And then they have Fossil Craft Brewing, which has I have the shirt from there, so it's full of cool stuff.
And then we can revisit Bishop Castle and see the progress that's been made the last.
Actually, it looked a lot better, but I don't want to go back there.
I don't either.
I mean, I don't know what's going to happen to it now. That guy, if he died, I don't know. There's a documentary there someone should make, because it'd be pretty interesting with all the crap that happened.
Did you tell the Belland about that?
Yeah, I did, but he doesn't remember things. His short-term memory's shot.
It's always been shot. He never remembered me or knew who I was.
Yes, he did. More than Brick 2 did. Well, actually, he
No, Brick
remembered
2
you.
remembered me. He just always took off.
You did sing Smelly. He did record Smelly Cat for me.
Well, this bitch is here. I guess it's time to go home.
He liked Ladybug.
That's what's wrong with him.
Oh well, he was a very good friend at a time when I needed my friends near me the most, and still is. Even if he likes the Bee Gees way too much.
All right, so we've been going for almost 45 minutes. Should we?
jeez.
We haven't even gotten to our topic yet.
Our topic. Well, our topic was our topic cats?
That's creepy.
Well, I got it as a birthday present, so I ain't getting rid of it. I could. How about Ultra Monster, the skeletal, the
Maybe
crotch-
Packies. Packies, since,
Well, Packies. This is the only Packy I have, aside from the Packy on this shirt, is Diggin' Toot himself.
Maybe you should keep some of the Packies you keep sending me.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. You have like 3 Packy shirts that I sent you, or 2 at least. Spirit
Yeah, they're in
Animal and some other one.
And the hoodie. I wear the hoodie often.
And the onesie.
And the onesie. Oh my gosh, I need to wear the onesie one day.
At some point, we'll have to wear the onesies because
Yep.
they're so freaking hot, though.
We'll wait till it gets a little cooler and then
I'll
we'll
be
wear the
sweating my
onesies.
bald cap off.
Yeah, me too.
Because, yeah. Of course, I could bring it to Moab. I mean, if we're going to wear dinosaur onesies.
That would be the time.
Holy crap.
We'll
We'd be-
plan that.
We could have.
Let's write that down. Where's my sticky notes? Onesie in Moab.
Yeah, I could do that. That would, I'd agree to that. Especially if you've had at least one Maharaja in you. Oh, you're going
Probably more, but at least one will do the trick.
One you're going to charge me, aren't you? I can see that happening.
you know that's going to happen at some point.
You might as well just figure it out.
It's going to happen in my Packy onesie. I will charge you.
I got that. Yeah, I got that too.
It'll be great content.
You sure will. As you'll have to put Ig and Tootin' first or after, so they have context. Well, I think despite where I didn't even.
We'll get to the topic next episode.
Exactly. You know, let's do this. This is a wrap it up signal in Hollywood, or this way. I don't know which way. But I'm rather awesome, and my food isn't even in the fryer yet.
My food is in the crock pot ready to eat.
My sister made meatloaf crock pot. I should send you that recipe.
Was it good?
Was amazing.
Oh, yeah, send me that recipe.
Caramelized. I have a picture of it. I'll just send it to you. I'll take caramelized onions on the bottom, like for 12 hours, and then you put them 2 pound. She used 2 pounds. You probably wouldn't need to do that, but and then French onion soup.
Oh.
I'm drooling already.
Send me a picture and the recipe, yes.
The picture is the recipe, so yes.
Okay.
So, all right.
All right.
My fellow agents, Liliths, Hellions, Hellraisers. Ooh, Hellraisers. That's a good
Ooh,
one.
yeah.
2. This is X7. I am signing off with my lovely co-host.
Lilith Draco.
And until our next assignment and adventure and our seance, our summoning, whatever you want. Phasing out.
Bye. Live long and prosper.
I got beer.
I got bottled breast milk.
Why don't we start with the beer?
Okay,
Do you like the beer?
I do. Although it's actually a lager.
Huh. What's the difference between beer and lager?
I don't know. We could look it up.